Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am deep diving into one of the most important topics if you want to grow as a content creator or you want to know what's going on with YouTube Shorts. Like what's the deal with the YouTube Shorts? Why do I keep doing them? What has the impact been? I'm going to tell you, if you watch this video, not only will you be really well equipped to grow your channel at an exponential rate, get out of that rut you might have been in with your content creation and find new ways to reach new viewers, but you'll also be really informed on what to expect from YouTube and why YouTube Shorts are something you're going to see. I mean, whether you want to or not, there's something that you're going to see because they're so powerful. And I want to explain personally my journey in this video. This is really educational, and I've been inspired to actually write a little ebook, a book about it that I don't have done yet. I just feel like this is a lot of information. I could go so in depth, but I'm going to keep it kind of in depth / overview here for this video. And we're going to go into actually stats. I'm going to show you what it looks like, how things have changed over the course of the last 28 days versus the last 90 days versus the last 365 days on my channel. And also talk to you about what the impact is specifically from the Shorts algorithm and why that's so important. So stay tuned. It's going to be really great. But the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is why I did Shorts. I was at a point where the last several months, and really, honestly, last year in March when COVID happened, that was a incredibly hard month for a lot of people. And for me specifically, it ended up being one of the biggest months of my career because I got asked to do this huge ESPN broadcast special for Madden from my house. So it was like $1 million production. And a lot of my YouTube time, I mean, it was like 14 days in a row. I just didn't spend a lot of time in YouTube. And although I was making videos, there was a lot of stuff happening. A lot of channels and content went into momentum at that time. And what is momentum? Momentum, when you look at YouTube, when you look at a lot of the stats and like what these things mean, momentum is really the ability for your channel to have like an early start. Like let's look at the other video that I did the other day talking about war games. This currently has 18,000 views, and you can see it's overperforming based on my average start. But I just want to say, when I first started Apex, right, and you would have these types of numbers, these numbers were doubled, maybe tripled. I mean, I was at the point where it would be like 100 view. It would be like maybe every minute there would be like, 20 when it started, 20, 80, 100, and then back to 40. And then it would jump up to like 250, 300, 500 views a minute. It was like that level for some videos. I had a video hit 600,000 views in less than 24 hours. It was that crazy. And I think when you look at what YouTube is, it is a machine. It is an algorithm that wants to know people care about your content. So where does YouTube Shorts come into this part of the conversation? I was basically throughout losing momentum through that time. A lot of other reasons, a lot of busy things. I work with an org. I work on esports. I have a multi-pronged life. I care a lot about my family and my relationship and spending time with them. So what I ended up doing was actually looking at YouTube Shorts as a way to get momentum back. Particularly talking with my partner manager is something that I could do. And I was down and out. I was really not gaining subscribers. And I'll show you guys over the last few months just why that was so important, because I want you guys to look at the way over the last few months my audience has really shifted. And this YouTube Shorts has essentially started to kick us up 200% in subscribers. Now, this is an amazing thing, and this graph shows you not only that there are returning viewers, but new viewers getting reached every day. And if you don't look like this is a lot, maybe it isn't a lot to some channels. I think it's obviously a lot to people who are just learning YouTube. But look at over the last 90 days the difference. This is when I started doing YouTube Shorts, right? I started publishing right there. And you're actually missing with my camera the biggest angle that it goes. It's spiking with new viewers, 50,000 new viewers yesterday and 75,000 returning viewers, which from a statistical standpoint is what you want. You want people returning once they've seen your content, and you want new people finding your content. That is the idea for this. And I was clearly in a bit of a rut here with not a lot of content posted. This is when I take my break. This is when I was doing a lot of live streams, but you could see just not as many new viewers, really low viewers. And there was nothing. I was dead in the water in many different ways. In fact, I was in this point where I was losing subscribers every single day. Now, YouTube Shorts Like here, minus 24 subscribers, right? So I'm putting out videos, I'm doing my live streams. They're just not getting that level of support. And once we start adding shorts, you could see 200, 200, 260, 400, 330, 500, 330, 300, all these. Now today, 465. You don't see that number, but this one, 465, right there. And this is a result of several different things. One, it is the YouTube Shorts algorithm. And it is also the fact that I'm putting out more content than ever. Now, I want to first address one big problem everyone has had. The only problems I've seen people have people been upset at YouTube Shorts? No, I think you guys like it because honestly, just really quickly, even though there's a lot of content, it's not like I'm doing less regular content and more YouTube Shorts only. Some people have came with the objection, Rain Day, where's your old content, your regular content? What? I don't know what you mean. Like, you can't see it here, but for many, many months, I basically am only doing 9 to 10 regular videos anyway. So I was doing 9 to 10 regular videos here, but I was also adding 30 shorts every single day, and that made a very, very big impact. And that's kind of the thing that the first objection kind of just fell off. It's like, dude, I'm doing the same amount of videos. I'm just adding YouTube Shorts. Secondly, a lot of people were like, I'm getting a lot of notifications. Now, some of you, I thought that was going to be your main thing. I so many notifications, I'm out of here. It just ended up actually not being the case. And YouTube is working on that a little harder for YouTube Shorts. So basically what they're doing is allowing YouTube Shorts to hit a different notification eventually than normal videos. So people will opt into Shorts notifications the same way they opt into normal notifications. So if you want to see both, you'll see both. If you want to just see shorts, you see shorts. If you just want to see normal videos, you'll get notifications on normal videos. So this is all coming. This is all in the pipeline, and there's some creators who probably already have it. The other thing is that shorts are going to organize themselves. Now it's on mobile, but it's also going to organize itself on a digital shelf. So on a desktop shelf. So you're going to see my normal uploads like you normally would. And then you're going to see shorts. And so it's not going to be confusing whether there's this video that's a short or there's this video that is a normal video. I'll try to show you a little bit right here. As you can see, I have my own channel that we're going to bring up. And this is all my uploads that are normal videos. And then all of my shorts right here. And you can see that some of these shorts are in a different, they're in a different echelon, but you're looking at some of these. I want to get into the views, the shorts that worked, the shorts that didn't. I want to get into that now, but I just wanted to say, basically, the goal of YouTube Shorts was to get out of this rut and into some more momentum on my channel, and I feel like I've finally done that, and I feel very, very grateful for that. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be asking, how much money did it make? How many views did they get? What happened? All right, so here's the end all be all of basically what ended up happening. So my views from doing shorts went up. I went up by 12.1. I had 12.1 million impressions last month. My click-through rate actually went down slightly. But I think in general it's I think it's in general a pretty decent. But a lot of my shorts actually get a higher click-through rate than this for whatever reason. It's on average, I think, taking some of these. So anyways, that stayed about the same. Views, 243%. 2.7 million views this last month and 1.1 unique viewers. So we're reaching a whole new audience in such a big way. And this is a huge part of what YouTube Shorts has done. It has allowed me to reach new people. It has allowed me to find new subscribers. And I think that's where you guys saw in my previous one where you look at engagement or audience, we have gained 8.2 thousand subscribers, which is 210% versus the normal gain. And that is where I think I was looking to do. Revenue-wise, I was not looking to try and get this crazy amount of money. I was looking to get subscribers, get people wanting to like my content, because then that would funnel into my other videos that I made. So the shorts were more of like a means to an end, right? And I think that's a really strong thing to consider, because being a means to an end is a really long-term plan that a lot of content creators don't take. What is this video going to do for me now? No, I want to get you guys off of that thought process and think, what is this video going to do for my overall health of my channel? And if it's going to bring in an extra 2 million viewers that are then going to see all my other content and my normal videos and help that to be more interested and get that on more people's home features and browse features and higher up in these search algorithms, and that's going to be an amazing thing. So I want to go into the money side of shorts because I'm going into this video assuming you can figure out what a YouTube short is. I don't want to explain it very much because it's kind of, I think a lot of you don't really know. It's basically a vertical video, 1080 by 1920 with hashtag shorts in the description or in the title. You do not have to put that there, but it helps the algorithm find it sooner. And it is essentially a vertical video that when you look at one short, you'll go to the next and stay on your mobile phone. I think what a lot of people miss is that when it comes to views, a lot of people watch on the phone. And I know it may seem like, maybe they're not, maybe that's not really what's happening. I just want to be very, very clear with you guys that there is a huge amount of viewership strictly from the phone. And you can see shorts right here in terms of overall percentages of my views, 1.664 million views. This was 60% of my views this month from shorts. So that's a very big number. They're suggested, there's browse features. But notice, I believe, too, which is great, again, what I was talking about. This shorts bar is, yes, where a ton of views are coming from. And it's not necessarily increasing these views themselves. But what it's doing is bringing more new viewers to my channel and bringing more returning viewers so that, as you can see, look, the normal views from browse features and videos, those are steadily going up pretty much and trending into a higher position on average than they were over the past 90 days. And that's kind of the key. The idea is that with this, it will bring everything up. And that's where really shorts have had like probably one of the biggest impacts for me. From a money side of shorts, this is where I think a lot of people will either realize the long-term value or they'll get put off because shorts currently don't have a great monetization plan. Obviously, you're thinking, how can you throw an ad in a little short? I agree with you. There's not really a lot of room for an ad on a short, and they do not monetize well. In fact, they barely monetize at all. For instance, let's go into one of my most performing shorts, one of my best videos over the last month from a short, which is the wingman video, where a lot of people in my top 5 videos that I looked at, it was top 5 ways to be or top 5 weapons, I think, 5 weapons pros abuse. So I did this video, and what was very interesting about it is that I then took a clip from that video and turned it into a short. Now, this is what happened. This short gets me about 30,000 views every 2 days. So every hour, it's bringing 581 views, 581 new people to the channel, potentially, which is an amazing thing. It's gained me 1.3 thousand subscribers alone, and this number is usually a little low. It's gotten nearly 700,000 views, and it's made $8. $8. Okay, so clearly, shorts are not where you're going to try to earn a ton of money. But that money, again, is earned elsewhere. For instance, I think I already did a TikTok about this, but let me find this video real quick. There's a video that I did, this Bwamu video, right, where you guys really liked that. And for whatever reason, the viewers that attracted and the new viewers that were onto the channel, that video monetized at an incredibly high rate and higher than usual. So it's all, I don't even need to show it to you. Basically, it was a lot. It was a lot for a very smaller amount of views, which is something I think very interesting, but also, again, hopefully proving my point. I'll show it to you just to prove the point that I'm making. So where are we reacting to? I've done so many videos, it's hard to find. How to was that's the way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so this video, and you guys can see this video right here has gotten 131,000 views. But it's monetizing at this used to be 17. This started out $17 CPM. What that means is cost per melee or mile. Essentially, every 1,000 views, you're getting this amount of money, and that is insane. That is a very, very high amount. You'll actually see this with different brands, not really in gaming, but with like finance and stuff like that, they have a really high CPM. And CPM is based on several factors: the ads that are being shown, the people competing for those ads. So let's say Nike's running an ad campaign on Google, right? And they're like, this video is all the people we want for that Nike ad to be shown to. We're going to bid essentially the algorithm or whatever. I don't know. I don't think it's an actual bid, but I think we're going to put our premium dollar ads on this. The algorithm's going to see this is the right way to use it. And so that budget, which maybe monetizes at a really high level. Let's say Nike paid them $500 million for this amount of impressions of this amount of audience. This video attracts those people in such a way to where the algorithm is like, all right, we'll put the Nike ads on this video. And so they're spending their budget, they're getting their ads out, but I'm getting this crazy CPM because this video attracted that audience and had those performing metrics. Now, obviously, a new Bwamu's coming. You guys obviously like Bwamu. But this is just to show that there's a lot of potential value just from having an audience that's kind of interested in stuff that you're doing to then lean into your other videos. This is not nearly what I think most 131,000 view videos make. But I do think it is something that, can happen if you hit the right number. So this is something to be aware of as another big value that shorts have. However, I will show you a different short that had a different trajectory, and this is what's kind of gotten me to feel very, very interested. And then I'll work to how shorts work, how they get into the algorithm, and how long it usually takes. Okay? Because that's a very important part. So we know that shorts bring in more subscribers, more views. This short, for whatever reason, made $30. And you'll see as I show you any other short, really, the money gets to be around $5 to $8. The revenue is never this high. And for whatever reason, this video got a lot of revenue, $30. Now, I put a lot of shorts out. I put 30 shorts out. If those shorts basically got $30 each and brought in the same amount of subscribers, and that'd be just probably an extra $1,000 or so added onto what's already happening, which would be a fantastic thing. I mean, the shorts would be so much better for a channel in all capacities if they could just all be here. Problem is, just not the case. I have a conjecture, and my conjecture is that for whatever reason, a lot of my audience, I believe, on desktop probably clicked this in day one because this made a lot of that money day one. And I believe that a lot of you guys within this first one day clicked on it on your actual computers. And I think the shorts algorithm took a second to dive into it. And to me, that's where you don't make a lot of money in the shorts algorithm. That's where you get seen by a lot of people, but there's not a lot of money made. And that's how I've seen this transition for every other video. All of the money that a video is going to make that is a short is going to be made up front. Here's another one, right? Look here, $2.82. It's all going to be made up front. So you have this big spike and then you don't have, 30 cents, right? However, this gets us into what does the shorts algorithm look like. So the shorts algorithm looks like this. Essentially, your first day, people are checking it out. Typically, I'd say like between 5 to 12,000 is pretty good. If it's below that, it's not that great unless you have a plan for it to be something like evergreen and like a guide, like some of the how to play Octanes and Gibraltars. Those are interesting. But when you look at how does it get into the shorts algorithm, typically the answer is 2 days. I have seen it take 1 day, and it has been extraordinary and very visible when it's going to. I know when something's going to jump into the shorts algorithm soon, and I know when it might take a while. And part of that has to do with the initial audience retention metrics. It has to do with how long people are watching. It has to do with your average view duration, and it has to do, I believe, with the engagement and really mostly the average view duration. I have seen very little say about these videos that really determines it more than, is this a topic that has some relevance consistently? And there are 2 videos that I'll show you on that. Or is this a topic that people just watch to the end? And so the trick is to get people to watch your whole video. And so if you do that, the algorithm will do the rest. But after about 2 days, it will start to hit the shorts algorithm, and the shorts will start to take over. You'll see that browse features and things like that drop down or stay whatever they are, and shorts will start to push this thing up. And this is exactly what you'll kind of witness. It'll look like these spikes. It'll look like randomly you're doing 110 views, then it's like up and up and up. Suddenly it's 600 views. And this goes into a video right now that is full in swing in the Shorts algorithm, which is this Mirage clip. Now, I posted this Mirage clip, and this has one of the most drastic trajectories I've seen from a Shorts. Again, nearly 500,000 views. This is less than a week old, and it's only made $6. And remember, see, that first amount is the first couple of days. Once it really kicks the Shorts algorithm in 5th, 6th, 7th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, look, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, that's when all the views come, but it comes from Shorts. So all the other views that I was getting beforehand were before this algorithm kicked in, and that is why the money was made. So I think that's the real clear understanding of this if you guys want to know why money gets made on the front end. So essentially, if you want to make more money, make a video that desktop people are going to click on. That the first few days before it gets to the short algorithm, people will still watch it like they'd watch a normal video of yours. If you can do that, you can make money on your shorts, and you could also hopefully get them getting a lot of subscribers and views. But this one, see, after 2 days, it's got 13,000 views, which is a lot for a short. I think if you're above 12,000 views, for me at least, on the short for the first 2 days before the algorithm, that's a great sign. And it just starts to explode. And at this point right now, it is at 6,000 views an hour. And there's this other thing that I'm not quite sure that I'll have to figure out, this direct or unknown pathway that sometimes comes up, interrupt shorts, and you can see this is bringing in, 113 views a minute. Like right now, 121 people just watched it 1 minute ago. During this whole video, what is it, 20 minutes long so far? What is it, 12:05? So what? So 2,000 people have watched this short. That's insane. And that's just, I think, a great example of the power. Now look at the big metric that I want to show you guys, why this is blowing up. This is a 49-second video. The average view duration is 50 seconds. So not only are they watching, like on average of a 200,000 impressions, not only are they watching the video for 49 seconds, all of it, on average, they're watching a second longer, which means most people are like starting over again or just caught up in the moment and then maybe seeing a few parts of it before scrolling back. That's crazy. And that's how you will know you have a shorts hit. And so I've tried to look at this in many different ways. Essentially, there's not a lot of other real metrics that matter more than keeping people watching in a vertical format. And if you can learn to master that, it's funny. I've been on a 90-day grind on TikTok, and I've been making TikToks for 90 days, coming up in about 2 weeks. And so far, we've gotten to 64,000 followers on TikTok in those 90 days, which is amazing. And I still have a few more to go. I definitely have a goal I want to reach in this time, and I'll do a little wrap up on that as well if you guys find videos like this interesting. But I just want to say that it's been great to understand and try to master a little bit more of this vertical format where so many people are spending their time and their money. And spending time on their, we all spend time on our phone. So I think this is a really valuable thing that brands don't quite understand yet, the amount of impact, the amount of viewership, and the things that come from videos like this. And so if you're looking to be a creator now and in the future, it's something that you want to start learning, just being a vertical video creator, but understanding it more. This is another video. This series, typically, again, some will do this curve. Well, they'll take time to get into the algorithm, and then they'll start performing. And you see that, I really see this with the how to plays. I did this how to play series. Obviously, again, these aren't for money. These are for people finding the content, finding viewership. And I think that these work really well in providing a short, fun thing that people can watch and have really no qualms with. Now, I know there's a ton that I've probably forgotten about this. And again, I do really want to put together a little bit of like an ebook on everything that I've learned, because each video that I've done, from doing reaction clips of my own stuff that have done really well. Surprisingly, some of my better clips as well were some of the early ones that I put together from me casting games. One of the ones that I edited myself where, you talk about Horizon and her end game. And, this has only made $5, but it's got 212,000 views, and it's still a big view creator. But notice with this 212,000 views, the subscribers aren't really even close in terms of the value that some of those pieces of content that really brought educational value to people are bringing in relationship to, one-to-one viewer to subscriber. And I think that's one of the biggest things. People like content that helps them, that educates them, that gives them some value quickly, and they can move on with their day. Sometimes we have time for just a little bit, not everything. And that's one of the things that I'm learning here, making making these shorts and doing it. So the long story short is that shorts have been an amazing thing for my channel. They've bumped it up. I've said that from a viewpoint, from views, from watch time, and from revenue, this has been my best month in a year. And I hope to keep this up. I have people working on shorts. I have myself working on shorts. You will keep seeing shorts around. So if you have any more questions, if you'd be interested in like, yeah, dude, like an ebook with all this information would be helpful. It's just something I want to do. I feel like I've done a 90-day challenge where I've done a lot of content, and now, you know, I'm a writer. I love writing. I've written since I was young, and haven't had a chance to really do it. And I just feel like there might be something valuable just getting through it. You know what I mean? This year I want to take challenges on and complete them. And so this is a great 30-day challenge. I think if you ultimately want to revamp your channel and you want to do something special on YouTube, and you're not content where you are, YouTube Shorts might be your lifeline. And it might be one of the best things that not enough people are doing right now. But trust me, people will start doing it, especially once this information becomes more mainstream. So share this with someone who you feel maybe would like to hear it. And also, again, if you guys enjoyed this, again, 30 days, hopefully you found this valuable. There's so much more I could have talked about, but maybe I'll find another way to do it, and I'll keep you guys posted on it as well. But thanks so much for watching. As always, never give up, never stop gaming. I'll see you guys next time.